What did I
Ils se sont ça.
I can't believe people are actually debating this.
I'm actually Sénégalais. Qu'est-ce que
Pour moi, ça, c'est une faute professionnelle.
Brother, now I know why they...
Africans, if you like, keep displaying your victim mentality. Keep crying from now until next year. Oh, Senegal was robbed. It was never a penalty. It was never this. It was never that. African football will never, ever move forward until we choose to address the real elephant in the room. I've been screaming this since the start of the tournament. We have a mentality issue. Losers' mentalities in the blood of many of these our African countries. Loser mentality. We have inferiority complex. They are better than these European teams, but they do not believe that they are better. I feel no sympathy for Senegal today. I see, if I come here and lie to you like, oh, I feel bad for Senegal. I do not. I don't. You are the African champions. You are going against a Belgian team that is washed. Washed. Finish Lukaku. Finish KDB. Finish players. As at the 85th minute or 84th minute, you have a 2-0 lead. You bottle it. You go to extra time. You cannot even take it to penalties. And I'm supposed to come here and think, oh, I feel bad. I don't feel bad. Let us look at the truth and say the truth of the matter. What is the... That is why I praise Morocco like a mad person. They are the only African country I've seen that has broken away from this mentality. Only one. How can you claim to be an African champion? And the only win you have at this World Cup is against Iraq. Iraq. Abi is it Iran? Embarrassing. This Belgium team, in the group stage, they could only win New Zealand. Only New Zealand. They could not even beat Iran. They come and play Senegal today. In the 80 minutes of this match, you have a 2-0. How many times do we see this case? DR Congo scored first. And what's the name? This Senegal now, they scored first. Go to the former games too. The only team from Africa that has even won their game, they didn't score first. Ivory Coast scored first against a Norway team that historically and currently they are better than. Norway scored first. Ivory Coast equalized. Immediately Ivory Coast equalized. The same story. They'll start sitting back. They'll start defending. They never go for the win. They never go for the kill. Look at Morocco from the start against Netherlands. Even when they considered the goal. And after they scored, they were better at every single stage of that match than Netherlands. You African champions that are claiming, let them better carry that trophy and give Morocco. I've been saying it. This is the real best African country. If like argue it yourself, go and hit your head on the wall. I've told myself the truth since I watched Morocco versus Brazil. Keep doing victim mentality. Senegal was robbed, this and that. Until we address these problems, there's a problem with us. I think the last time an African country that is not a North African country won a knockout game was about 4 World Cups ago. 4 World Cups. Is it Belgium? Belgium, ordinary Belgium in 2026. Belgium that is washed. A rubbish team nationally. We cannot beat them. Every time it's the same script. It's not like they don't come to these games and win. No, when they are playing their football freely, they come and win. But that moment that they are in the position to win and they have to see how that win, they bottle it. This is prime time bottling. Nobody should ever...
Brother, now I know why they call Belgium the Red Devils. Because the comeback they pulled up against poor Senegal today can only be done by selling something I don't even want to say. Because just when you thought Senegal had won the game by not just scoring 1 goal, but scored the goal of the tournament, where the ball was sent from their own half all the way to the final third, where Sarr gets a touch so elegant on his chest that even a lion wouldn't be brave enough to pull off himself. Keep in mind, this brother is running full speed and places the ball right in front of him, where this man gives it all he's got at the ball, leaving Thibaut Courtois standing there like a statue and smashes it to the back of the net. And on Polymarket put Belgium at a 98% chance to win the game. But someone in the chat saying the only golden generation I see isn't Belgium, but the Senegal team. Only for Belgium in the 90th minute of the game to get one back on Senegal. And only 2 minutes later, draw the game level because they scored 2 goals in 3 minutes. But just when you thought this game was gonna end up going to penalties, you were right because there was gonna be a penalty, but not for both teams. Because in the 120th minute of the game, the very last second, Senegal calls a foul, where the Belgian Red Devil Telemann says, I know you are a pride of Lions, but I sense temptation, and banged it to the top bins. I ain't gonna lie, this game was absolute cinema. but I really wish it went to penalties instead of a penalty kick. It's like you see a movie that's 10 out of 10, and then for some reason it just leaves you on a cliffhanger.
African teams, if you know you're not going to get this job done, if you know you will stop halfway, if you know you will score and there'll be a defensive error, please don't try to score. Don't try to lead, because what nonsense. I am so pissed. I am so mad. I'm trying to think, where will I channel this my emotions to? Senegal. It may make I even cry. How do you concede 2 goals in 3 minutes? 2 freaking goals in 3 minutes. I am so pissed. Don't do this. You know how you suffered to get to this round of 32. You know the group that you were in. You had to play France and Norway. And you know how difficult it was. And you got to round of 32. You scored 2 goals. Look at the story behind your success. You scored 2 goals. And in 3 minutes, you let it slide. Oh, God. And to that ref, how was that a freaking penalty? If that should have been, if that was a penalty, so why was Kane's own not a penalty? Why? Because Tielemans had already gotten past that ball. I mean, that ball don't even pass him. And there was barely any contact. Oh, God. See, African teams, I'm so pissed. Like, have tears in my eyes. Like, why did I even watch this match? I was thinking, 2-0. The first African team to go to round of 16. And just in 3 minutes, everything ended. Everything. I was like, okay, let's get to penalties. Still, una still no agree make it reach penalties. Una still no agree. What? Why is that African teams have defensive errors at the dying minute? Ivory Coast, it happened in 2 countries. It happened with 2 countries. It happened with Germany and it happened with, which other country was that? Two countries. The next one, DR Congo, it happened. Last minute, England had to win you. Last minute. Oh, Jesus. Who swear for African countries? Who swear for us? AFCON winners. You don't bow like this. No, never. I'm so, oh, God. Oh. Let me warn any African country again. Don't take me on this ride. Ever again. Don't try it. Don't try it. Don't try it. Oh, God.
Pour moi, ça, c'est une faute professionnelle du Sénégal, les frères. Tu gagnais 2-0 et tu finis par perdre 3-2. Je suis désolé, mais pour moi, Pape Thiaw, là, il s'est complètement raté. Je vous le dis, en tant que Belge, bien sûr, j'étais pour la Belgique dans ce match, mais là, jamais de la vie, le Sénégal doit perdre cette rencontre. Le Sénégal a été totalement dominateur sur 80 minutes. Tu gagnes 2-0. Et juste sur une fin de match où la Belgique a commencé à accélérer, ou la Belgique a commencé un petit peu à pousser, c'est fini, tu prends 2 buts. Je vous jure, les gars, Pape Thiaw a une grande part de responsabilité par rapport à ça. Que ce soit par rapport au changement, que ce soit par rapport aux intentions, que ce soit par rapport à tout ça. Même si, attention, il y a quand même une chose à prendre en compte, c'est que, encore une fois, comme pour la Côte d'Ivoire, comme pour la RDC, comme pour plusieurs équipes africaines dans cette Coupe du Monde, encore une fois, c'est l'expérience qui va faire la différence. Ça, faut le dire, les gars. Faut le dire. La Belgique, avant ce match, c'était 5 matchs à élimination directe sur ces 3 dernières Coupes du Monde. Pour l'équipe nationale belge. Le Sénégal, c'était un seul. Donc c'est normal que, voilà, avec ce manque de référence par rapport au match à élimination directe, c'est normal, c'est tout à fait normal que tu tombes contre une équipe beaucoup plus expérimentée. Il y a ça, et le problème de gardien, voilà, l'absence d'Edouard Mendy, je pense qu'elle a pesé énormément pour le Sénégal. Mais les Sénégalais avaient la place pour se qualifier, vraiment.
I can't believe it. Honestly, I can't believe it. I mean, we'll come to the penalty decision in a second at the end. That was, for me, never a penalty. But that's not why I'm annoyed. I think Senegal would have lost anyway if it went to penalties, especially with Dior in goal and Courtois. The way they threw away the 2-0 lead, that's what's shocking. You have absolutely battered Belgium. You're 2-0 up in the 85th minute. Forget about this pen. This penalty that Tielemans scored, this is not why Senegal were robbed. Yes, it was never a pen. Yes, it took 7 minutes for a VAR check that was not clear and obvious, clearly, because it took that long, and I've been sticking with the on-field decision all the time. Forget all that. You were 2-0 up. You have to see the game out. Didn't walk off the pitch. I don't know why they sat on the penalty spot. You guys only have yourselves to blame. I was supporting you, but you only have yourselves to blame. Look, it's questionable, yeah, I get it, but you've got to look at yourselves. They had so many chances. It could have been 3 or 4-0 in 90 minutes. This game, they even took De Bruyne and Doku off. This game should have never, ever gone to extra time. So Senegal, you have to look at yourself. Belgium had no identity, no style of play, nothing. They somehow, with Lukaku up top and the keeper running out, I don't know what to say. That's what bugs me, guys. Blowing the 2-0 just like that was shocking. Forget the pen. The 2-0 lead thrown away was shocking. So Senegal are out. Wow.
Y'all do not seem to understand. We have just witnessed the greatest comeback of the 2026 World Cup. Also the greatest fumble of the 2026 World Cup.
Say wallahi, bro.
Because Senegal led Belgium 2-0 onto the 85th minute. Absolutely dominating and bossing them on the pitch. With goals from Diarra and Sarr, it looked like they were cruising to victory until the second hydration break, when the trio of a peacemaking Lukaku with an arguing Tielemans and Trossard decide to lock the fuck in. Starting with Lukaku's great poacher's finish from inside the box. Then 3 minutes later, Leandro Trossard crosses the ball from outside the box, landing for Youri Tielemans to head the ball into the back of the net.
Say wallahi, bro.
And after 19 minutes, it ends 2-2. Just for Belgium's Luke Bakio to hit the crossbar in the 117th minute. But to put the knife into the chest of every Senegalese fan, the play gets called back for a penalty. And even when the Senegalese player tried to delay the penalty, the main man Youri Tielemans fires the ball into the top right corner. And it's deja vu, because Belgium complete another 3-2 comeback in the FIFA World Cup.
I'm actually lost for words. How have Senegal let Belgium get back into that? Heartbreak for Senegal as they absolutely throw away the chance of going through to the last. Oh my God. I just can't believe what they did there. They were cruising in that game. Lukaku comes on, doesn't really get a sniff, then he comes to life. They were dead and buried, Belgium. Fair play to them to come back, but oh my days, Senegal. Controversy at the end. I'm unsure about if it's a pen or not. I think it is, but I just don't know how they've thrown away a 2-goal lead in the 86th minute. I can't get over it. This World Cup has been fantastic for late goals. It's been unbelievable. And especially in the knockouts as well. I mean, we had less than 10 games or something? I don't know. There's been a lot of late controversy and late goals, and it's been very entertaining. But you've got to feel for Senegal. I actually love the way Senegal play. Like, they're so fluid, so good. Everyone's interchanging. But, unbelievable. Honestly, that's one of the biggest throwaways I've ever seen. And somehow, Belgium are through to the next round. I don't think they're going to get any further because they aren't very good.
Et les frérots sénégalais, qu'est-ce que vous avez fait? Mais qu'est-ce que vous avez fait? La Coupe du Monde, c'est ça. Ne jamais dormir pendant une seule minute. Les gars, ils étaient dans un rêve. Ils étaient sur les nuages. Ils étaient en train de contrôler le match comme jamais. Les supporters de la Belgique, ils étaient déjà dans leur tête éliminés. Ismaïla Sarr qui met un deuxième but pour le Sénégal. Magnifique. Contrôle poitrine, frappe dans la cage. On s'est tous dit à ce moment-là, c'est bon, le Sénégal, ils vont se qualifier. Jusqu'à que la Belgique, à la 85e, te mette 2 buts en 3 minutes. 3 minutes, ils ont mis 2 buts. Et à la fin, 120e minute, penalty pour la Belgique. D'ailleurs, le penalty, on va en parler un petit peu. Pour moi, il y a penalty tous les jours, les gars. J'aime beaucoup le Sénégal, mais là, objectivement, il y avait penalty. La Belgique qui transforme le penalty, le Sénégal est éliminé de la Coupe du Monde. Les gars, le football, ça va trop vite. Franchement, quand tu les voyais sur le terrain, heureux, super contents, j'étais trop content pour eux. Mais les gars, ne jamais dormir pendant 5 minutes face à personne. Tout le monde est dangereux en Coupe du Monde. Tout le monde. Je pense qu'à 2-0, le Sénégal a un petit peu sous-estimé son adversaire. Il y a quand même des joueurs de qualité. Il y a du Doku, il y a du De Bruyne, il y a du Trossard, il y a du Lukaku. Et malgré des très gros joueurs sénégalais qui ont vraiment fait un gros match, comme Ismail Assar, qui a quand même inscrit 4 buts dans cette Coupe du Monde, eh ben le Sénégal est éliminé. Je suis grave dégoûté pour vous, les gars.
Forget the best game of the tournament, because we just watched the best game of the century. Because as Senegal were winning 2-0 up to the 86th minute, Belgium decided they had enough and ended up coming back 3-2 and winning the game. But guys, we have to talk about this game, because it starts off in the 24th minute where Diarra scores to give Senegal the lead. And then just minutes into the second half, Sarr gets a ball where he touches it on his chest and ends up scoring one of the most craziest goals we've seen in this tournament to give Senegal the 2-0 lead. And this is when Senegal went up to a 98.6% chance of winning the game on Kalshi. And as Belgium were beginning to pack their bags, Lukaku scores to give them hope. And then Tielemans scores the equalizer in the dying minutes of the game. And as the game looked like it was going to penalties, Senegal make a mistake and give away a penalty. That Tielemans ended up scoring and winning Belgium the game. Oh my god, guys, this game was absolutely insane.
And then a lot of y'all coming on saying that, oh, the game is rigged. No, it is not rigged. The goalkeeper had a chance of punching the ball. He completely misses the ball. It's like you wanted to fight someone and then you completely miss that person's face. You cannot blame this L on the coach. You cannot blame it on it being rigged. It is strictly that goalkeeper's fault, especially that second goal. The first goal, I can understand. And then that third goal, it is a penalty. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I'm going to keep it straight. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It is a penalty. The Senegalese player actually kicked the Belgium guy's foot. So that is a penalty. The second goal is really what I'm mad at, because all you had to do, just punch the goalkeeper. And then if you're blaming the coach, you do not know football. This was strictly on the players. Strictly on the players. Let me just calm down because I'm mad.
I can't believe people are actually debating this. This is the clearest penalty I've ever seen. He kicks bro's ankle. And listen, I love Senegal and I wanted them to win, but they let this go themselves. It's their fault.
Pourquoi? Comment c'est possible? Comment on peut en arriver là? Le Sénégal, ils étaient en 8e. Ils y étaient. Je dois remercier le foot ou je dois le détester ce soir. Oui, c'est un match de fou, merci pour le scénario, mais j'étais tellement avec eux. Les Sénégalais, vous êtes des grands méchants du football. Vous pouvez effrayer absolument n'importe quelle nation grâce à vos qualités et grâce à votre équipe. Et aujourd'hui, la Belgique s'était tellement maîtrisée. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé en 5 minutes pour en arriver là? Pourquoi on en est là? Pourquoi cette image est réelle? Vous étiez en train de les éteindre. Ils n'existaient pas. On est obligé de dire bravo à la Belgique, c'est trop ce qu'ils ont fait, ils rentrent dans l'histoire. C'est un des plus gros scénarios de cette Coupe du Monde. Mais il est tellement cruel, le foot est tellement cruel. C'est n'importe quoi. La fin de match de Tielemans, il faut juste applaudir en fait. C'est lui qui met le deuxième but, c'est lui qui provoque le penalty, c'est lui qui met le penalty. Il a gâché ma soirée. Il a gâché ma soirée. Mais quelle soirée de football, quelle soirée de football. Je suis partagé entre kiffer ma vie ou la détester, c'est terrible. J'ai envie de dire bravo au Sénégal, même s'il y a eu ce sabotage. Ce sabotage, vous devez être en 8e tous les jours. On voulait vous voir en 8e, on devait vous voir en 8e, on avait besoin de vous voir en 8e. Il faut apprendre de ses erreurs. Il faut apprendre de ses erreurs. Voilà, déjà, vous êtes champion d'Afrique en titre. C'est très, très fort. Mais maintenant, il faut apprendre de ses erreurs pour plus reproduire ce genre de fin de match et pouvoir aller encore plus loin dans les compétitions. C'est écœurant, c'est écœurant. Quelle soirée de football, mais quelle cruauté.
Qu'est-ce que les Africains, qu'est-ce que les Noirs ne comprennent pas? Un match, ça dure 90 minutes plus prolongation. Hier, la Côte d'Ivoire qui laisse Haaland seul à la 87e minute et qui se fait punir. Pas plus tard que tout à l'heure, encore une fois, la RD Congo qui mène pendant la majorité du match et qui se prend 2 buts coup sur coup, 75e et 86e. Et là, aujourd'hui, alors que le Sénégal livrait une vraie prestation, était bien au-dessus de la Belgique qui était faible aujourd'hui, ils se prennent 2 buts coup sur coup, 86e, 89e. Je sais pas quoi dire, c'est totalement une faute professionnelle. Et encore une fois, au-delà même de ne pas savoir rester concentré pendant 90 minutes, en fait, c'est toujours nous, on n'arrive pas à tuer le match. En prolongation, t'as Mbaye qui a cette occasion-là. Il va la mettre à côté, pareil. Hein. Il y avait la balle du 3-0 plusieurs fois sur des actions malmenées, que ce soit par Lamine Camara, que ce soit par Sadio Mané. Et même Habib Diarra qui a eu la balle du 3-0 qui la met pas au fond. Et le coaching a aussi fait la différence ce soir. Là où Rudy Garcia a pas peur de sortir ses cas. Doku qui a pas été bon, il sort. Kevin De Bruyne qui a été exécrable, il sort aussi. Et de l'autre côté, t'as Papio qui laisse Sadio Mané pendant 90 minutes sur la pelouse. C'est de la folie furieuse. Déjà de 1, Sadio n'est pas capable de tenir autant de temps. Et deuxièmement, tu mènes 2-0. Au lieu de faire sortir Habib Diarra, tu laisses Habib Diarra, tu fais jouer à 4 minutes de terrain et tu sors Sadio Mané. Et pareil au niveau des rentrants, le rendement il est pas du tout le même. T'as Lukaku qui fait rentrer de fou, qui pèse totalement sur la défense et qui vient même mettre son but. T'as Luke Bakio qui a fait une très très grosse rentrée, beaucoup d'activité sur l'aile droite. Pareil pour Moera à gauche. Et de l'autre côté, comme je l'ai dit, t'as Mbaye qui rate l'occasion du 3-2, qui vraiment fait une rentrée plus que moyenne. Et t'as Lamine Camara aussi qui fait une rentrée catastrophique. Déjà même pas une minute sur la pelouse, il se prend un carton jaune. Et surtout, c'est lui qui va provoquer le pénalty qui va permettre à la Belgique de gagner 3-2 dans le temps additionnel. Le tacle, il était inutile, excès d'engagement. Et même au-delà de tout ça, sa rentrée, elle est catastrophique. Il a annihilé plusieurs occasions de but en faisant les mauvais choix. Enfin, franchement, je suis juste déçu du Sénégal.
Ils se sont sabotés. Le Sénégal et Papcho a saboté le Sénégal avec tous ces changements au milieu de terrain. Au lieu de faire des changements de joueurs qui étaient fatigués, Sadio Mané qui sort tard, Ismaïla Sarr qui sort pas alors qu'ils étaient fatigués. T'aurais dû faire des changements offensifs parce que déjà déséquilibrer tout ton bloc, toute ton équipe, sortir tes 3 joueurs au milieu de terrain qui ont tenu la baraque dans ce match. Ils ont tenu la baraque, ils ont dégoûté les joueurs belges. Au lieu de faire sortir tes attaquants qui étaient fatigués, faire rentrer, je sais pas moi, Bamba Dieng ou d'autres et faire pour ramener, garder ce pressing, pour les laisser garder le pressing, tu ne fais pas de changement, tu sors tout ton milieu. Tu sors tout ton milieu. Tes changements ont été mauvais. Là où les changements de la Belgique ont été très bons. Et regardez cette image. Il voulait se battre. Youri Tillmans voulait monter en l'air Trossard. Il voulait lui péter la gueule. À la pause fraîcheur de la deuxième mi-temps, Tillmans voulait lui péter la gueule. Pour que 15 minutes plus tard, il veuille se faire un bisou. Trossard et Tillmans qui allaient se battre. Trossard, passeur décisif pour Tillmans pour l'égalisation. Le football est parfois ironique, le football est parfois très drôle. Mais aujourd'hui dans ce match, le pire, c'est que jusqu'à la 85e minute, la Belgique n'était pas dangereuse. Mais...
I am not proud of none of you African nations no more. I'm not proud. Senegal had that game in their hands. I was all getting ready to go gym. I'm thinking, bro, this is the flipping jolly up. And you lot go and lose. It's a disgrace. Everyday African nations, look how well they played. Bro, if you go out like Congo did earlier, world class, best striker in the world, crashing it. Fair enough. But you lot had no flipping business losing. Lukaku's got a belly right now, bro. He's got a big bouncing belly. 6 months of pregnancy inside his belly, bro. Senegal had no business losing that game. Like, it's just so annoying, bro. Like, they get so close, and then after that, guys, we're so proud of you African nations. We're so proud of you. So, well, bro, I'm not fucking proud of you lot no more, bro. Learn how to fucking win, bro. I swear to you, learn how to win. The man's 33 years of age, bro. I Googled it. He's got 3 different trims. If you try something like this when you're like 15, 16, 21 max, that's fine. But 33 years of age, bro, you're almost 40, bro. What is wrong with you? He's got the locks on one side, he's got the hard shoulder lines here, separating the motorway, and he's got a fade on the other side. And you're a goalkeeper. That's so unreliable, bro. That is just so unreliable. When Ghana are playing, don't shout me, bro, because what Colombia are going to do to us, I'm going to need a Colombian plug, bro. So you might as well hit me now. I need a sniffy to take the stress away, bro. I'm flipping tired. I'm tired of it all. Morocco are the only African team with shame who know how to actually get the job done and go out in serious rounds. Because round of 32, bruv, you lot bossed this whole game, Senegal.
Même quoi avec les pays africains? C'est quoi? C'est quoi? C'est quoi? Sénégal, c'est quoi? De vous encaisser 2 buts en 2 minutes, c'est oh, Sénégal.
What did I just watch? Was that the biggest bottle job or the biggest remontada? Belgium have just gone and won 3-2. Oh my goodness, I turned this off at the 81st minute. Romelu Lukaku always turns up for Belgium. Listen up, he came on against Egypt. I know it was an own goal, but if he weren't there, that goal wouldn't have gone in. He comes on today and he bags. Oh Lord, this manager here almost got sacked when the whistle blew. He took off Doku and De Bruyne when you needed a goal. He was too good. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, today, De Bruyne and Doku were horrible. But you got to have them on. De Bruyne, he's slowly losing it still. But Senegal, that has to be the biggest bottle job of all times. But hey, let's chat about Africa, man. What's happening to us? We're playing well, we're getting knocked out. 8 African nations got through, and one by one we're falling like flies. Congo eliminated, Ivory Coast eliminated my country, and now Senegal have been eliminated. That has to be the biggest bottle job of all times in human history. The only one I have faith in is Morocco. Them and they are ballers, man. Listen, they need to beat France. They can go all the way, but Messi's there, so. But yeah, Morocco, shouts to you, man.